Hi, it's Tanya with Red Kernel Crafts, and I'm back with another Project Life process video. I have photos in some albums all the way up till 2003, I believe, and I'm just going back and embellishing them. This one here, I had the photos in, and you can see that I had the word Thanksgiving written across there, and I had the fall leaves at the top left. And then the little sweet moments written there. But that's about as far as I got one day. So I'm now going back to all the photos I have in these albums and working on the embellishments. So it's just a huge task to even get the photos in the albums. I will film that at some point when I work on, I believe it's 2004 that I will do. And I don't think I have any of those photos in albums yet. So I will do a video about just getting the photos and getting them in the album at some point. I think I will do that. So this one I'm just trying to adjust photos and trim them. My trimmer is like dying here. I need a new blade for that thing. That one I was just seeing too much of the tree, and I just kind of wanted to center the photo and then just add a little piece of paper to the side there. And that's a little picture of Evan and Bryn. So Bryn would have been 2 and Evan would have been 8. And they're just sitting there reading a book. But I just wanted a better picture or a better piece of paper behind it just to brighten up the photo because it was kind of dark. And there was like a big lamp next to them that I just wanted to trim down. And then I'm just adjusting where photos are. This one here is from Public Gardens, that one up the top with Mum, with Bryn, with the ducks. And I just wanted to leave that in there. I didn't want to trim that picture down. So I go back to this one here with Bryn and Evan, still trying to find the right paper for that. Then I do this and I grab a gray piece of paper and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I don't need to stick with orange. Just because it's fall and Mum was in orange there, I don't necessarily need to do orange. So this one's kind of a taupe piece of paper. It does have some orange lines on it, but... And we got Buddy driving up my street with a really noisy truck, so I don't know if you can hear that or not, so sorry about that. So now I'm still trying to pull in browns and golds and stuff like that just because it's fall. And then I realize I should pick another color and do some blue. And blue and orange are complementary colors. And Mum has some, it's like a turquoise color in her living room. And so I bring in some blue. And this is a really dark picture of Bryn and Annette's husband, Brian. And I actually tried to take a picture of that with my phone and try to lighten it up. But it actually seems a little bit lighter just being trimmed down a little bit and put on a different card. I'm just realizing now it got darker again once I put it on that little piece of paper. But I trim it around and it just says this was the best day ever. And then that's a picture of my grandmother. She was only 88 there. If you follow me on my other channel, you know that she passed away just over a year ago. She was 102. That was Mum's mum. So that's her with Kylie and Bryn. And this is Bryn texting me on the phone, so I had to keep answering her texts. She's out today at a friend's place. So then I just lightened that picture up because there was a piece of furniture there that was kind of in the way. This one I tried to take those stickers off and I was like thinking about trimming that photo, but that was Mum and Dad's backyard and it was like a really nice view of Dartmouth and they loved the view. So I was like, oh, you know what? Don't chew up the picture. Just leave it. Now I'm just rearranging. That was a giant spider web that was up in one of the trees in the backyard. So just rearranging. Just adding some washi tape. Someone gave me that washi tape. Thank you to whoever you are. I can't remember at this point, but thank you for that. And here I'm just writing how the kids liked picking up all the chestnuts that fell in the yard. And that was a weird moment for us because Bryn was new with her peanut allergy and nut allergy, and I was like, oh my god, is she supposed to touch chestnuts? I wasn't sure. So I think we had her picking up leaves, just to be safe. Now just putting all the photos in, and then I found this little thing, and it just says the best of times, and I had a little gold wooden heart there, so I added that, and I add a little button to that one, and I add a little arrow to this one here, just to bring some texture and some interest to the page. And that's pretty much it. So now I just do the fun little close-ups of the kids. They were just so little. So Bryn was 2, Kylie was 4, Evan was 8. There's Nana at 88. There's Mom and Dad. You guys didn't get to meet my mom. And there's Nana. So then I'm moving on to the page that's behind that. That was that page there. So I decided to keep going. And this was now Halloween. And then I've got Christmas on the back there. And I'm pregnant on the back. So I just take all the photos out. And my last photos were design A and design A, and now this is design A and D. So I just get my new template and lay that out so I can sit all the photos where they need to be. So this is a little bit of October, this is Halloween night, and then a little bit of November. And I don't have any purple cards, and I was trying to pick up, that was like a little purple tracksuit that she had on. So I was trying, a little purple dress and a purple top. So I was trying to pick up purple, and it just wasn't happening. There's no purple cards for Project Life that I have anyway. So I'm just trying to find the right cards for journaling, and then I'm like, wait, now I have 2 journaling sections. I have a 4x6 and a 3x4, so now I'm just trying to find a little card. I give up on that page altogether, and I just do the journaling for the left-hand side. And it's talking about how we did trick-or-treating at the mall that year because Bryn ended up with a fever, which seemed to be a running theme for all the Halloweens thereafter. She always seemed to get sick around Halloween. And so I liked that card. I liked the heart on it, so I just trimmed that out as a little embellishment. And this was the back of that paper. It had the little dots, and I just figured I was showing too much of the side of the house. I think I end up changing that, though. And I end up trimming down this card and just trying to bring in some different designs behind there. So I decided to go with black just because it's Halloween stuff. And I've watched some other people's Project Life, and I think I get too caught up on the matchy-matchy, and you don't have to. There's a lot of people that just use whatever embellishments just because, and it all seems to work. So I decided to make my own embellishments and start cutting up the cards a little bit. I think it's at this point I realized that that card with the blue and yellow and red stars isn't working, but I haven't got to there yet. So I'm just embellishing on the top of these. That's a really bad picture at the bottom of her face. It's really overexposed, but it was cute. We were in the mall and she was very excited to go to the food court. So, and that's the only picture I have of that moment, so I just left it. And I could go in and touch up some photos, but you know what? I'm just happy at this point I have them even in an album. And then I finally decide just on a yellow card for up there and just have it as a decorative card. I don't need to do too much journaling. But then down here I'm just writing about those moments right then where Bryn's like right into playing and giggling, and she's into dolls now. And that was my baby Beth, the doll that she has on that bottom right. It was one of my dolls when I was little, and one of its legs went missing. I don't know whatever happened to her leg, but anyway. And then I go into my stash and I have these big pumpkin stickers, and at that point I realized stop with the pumpkins. But yeah, I figure I have these embellishments, might as well use them. And that's a little bottle cap, so I thought that was kind of cute. And I'm considering this layout to be done. It's further along than it was when I started. And then this is how I do these like little vignette little videos at the end, which you'll see here. It's just faster and easier to do it on my phone because my silly camera won't focus if I'm too close. I just thought that was really sweet with her with the doll. And then I do one more layout. This is the other side of this one, which is this Christmas page. Again, I'm just, at this point, just putting photos in albums and just trying to get them in albums. And then I've got to go back and embellish. So that's what I'm doing here. That's Scott dressed as Santa. And he always gets roped into doing that. So that's why I put that little card. It happens all the time. But, which was kind of cute, but it was sort of beige and I don't know, I didn't really like it. So I end up getting rid of that at some point. Now I'm just moving things around. I'm trying to put my pregnant picture on top of a card, but not have it stand out too much. So, I don't know. And then I remembered I had some Christmas cards, so I start playing with those. And I think I finally decided on that one with the snowflakes because it's up by the snowman. And then I found this where it says something about the instructions for building a snowman. So I just thought that was cute. And the paper was more white than cream. And that was Scott holding Bryn. Again, it's a just dark picture. The one thing, if you're just pregnant now and you're about to have your first child, please God, rush out and get a good camera. We did not have a good camera for many years of the kids' lives. So, and now I'm just trying to find a card to go under that picture of her. I had done that painting on the front window. It's 3 snowmen. It's a man and a pregnant snow woman, and then the little kid snow girl. So I had that on my window that Christmas, so she was standing in front of that. But yeah, that dark picture of Scott holding Bryn, that was at his work party, and so he came out as Santa at one point, and then wait, how did he do that if he was Santa? Oh, I think the elves gave out presents. No, wait, I can't remember how that worked. Anyway, he was Santa at one point, and then, oh no, the night he was Santa in that picture was for the staff party that we went to, and they had another Santa. I mean, they had the real Santa giving out the presents to the kids the day we took them to the Santa party. There we go. So this page is finally done. Oh, whoops, no, I forgot about journaling. There we go. So I'm doing a little bit of journaling. So yeah, with this Project Life, I'm gonna have little videos like this, hopefully more often than I've been doing them. It's been a year since I had done some Project Life videos, and I just released the other video the other day. So I'm hoping to put these videos up for you guys to see, and also for me to get finally caught up with some Project Life stuff. So I hope you enjoy these, and I do them as process videos because these suckers take hours to do. It's a lot of work, a lot of behind the scenes thinking and moving things around. So I edit it down for you. But yeah, so here's another page done. I've got another Christmas page for this year, and then I'll be finally done with 2002. So yeah, so I hope you like these videos, and please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.